Welcome to the best middle school podcast. I've been waiting to say that in this room for a while now because the idea of this space started in 2023 when I first got here, and this was the remainings of an SCL room and also / guidance counselor office. I remember that because I have videos of the kids in this room. There was a documentary made about us and what we were doing to turn the school around. And kids who were here at 7 o'clock in the morning gathered here for ELA with Dr. Francis, who was Ms. Francis back then, but now it's Dr. Francis, who's leading our city as the director for middle school innovation. And I remember thinking to myself, this room can be something more. Not a museum space, a beautiful space to show off, but a space where kids could actually congregate and have a reason to love being at school. And now this is our future lab. And this future lab is, for the most part, done. Now we just need to add our other enhancements. So right now what you're seeing here, on this end over here, what you're seeing is the setup for our podcast. So, and which is modular, we can switch this up anytime we want to. We could have the backdrop, the step and repeat backdrop here. Special discovery, best, middle school 224. Our seating here. If you see over here, this is our actual camera rig that we're using. 3-camera setup, our production unit for our podcast. And the great thing about this can be moved out of the way anytime we want, when we're not using it. But it's a setup right now, so I can show it to you. Then right here, of course, esports, gaming. We have kids who get here at 7 o'clock in the morning to be part of our gaming club. And the great thing about it is, number one, they're getting here at 7 o'clock in the morning, which is amazing, but also they're building community. There are kids here who outside of this space wouldn't communicate with each other. They wouldn't necessarily be friends. But here they get to enjoy whatever, whether or not it's NBA Live or if it's playing Madden or coming soon, learning how to play golf. So for our esports, we have this, myself and Mr. Granger, who's my athletic director, also our U.S. History Regents teacher, had this idea of what if we can connect what we're doing here with the esports and teach the kids how to play golf. How are we going to do this? Coming soon behind you, and when it's set up, I will show you, is all in boxes. We're going to be building out a golf simulator. And the golf simulator is literally what it is. The kids can actually swing, hit a ball and simulate the play of golf. But the great thing about it, we're going to teach them the rules of golf, pars and eagles and birdies and double bogeys and all that stuff, playing the actual PGA game on your PlayStation. And we're going to use that to connect to start a virtual golf team, which will then eventually move into us taking the kids to a golf course to actually play live. So I'm excited because we have all these things we were doing here for the kids, but the other thing too is we also want this to be a space that connects to all of our classrooms. So whether or not if we're reading a book, like for example, if you're reading The Color Purple and then afterwards you say, listen, the combination of reading this book is now how do we, not how do we, but let's watch the movie. We can have family night in here for films. We can do other things in this space that really creates community with our families. The other thing too here is this is a space we can also use for a meeting space. Having our SLT meetings here, our PTA meetings can be done in this room, as long as it's not being used for something else. But my goal is to use this room as a meeting space, but also a creative space as well. Our photography club, our content creation club. I've been dreaming of having a cinema club too. This is a space that can be moved around to be made to be anything we want it to be. I'm excited. And it's funny because every day I talk to my staff about this, they're saying, could we do this? Could we do that? And there's so much more we can do. The other thing too is by tomorrow, hopefully I'll be able to secure being able to get some VR goggles in here. So we're going to be able to get some VR goggles so kids can engage in VR and AR as part of their learning as well, career exploration, as well as and approaching the content they're learning in virtual spaces. So I know a lot of things I'm saying, you're like, what are you talking about? But the thing is, this is what the future of classroom should look like, a space that can become anything you want it to be, and also a space that's engaging and welcoming. So tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock, I'm going to be here because I want to record the first kids who come in here who are for their esports club. They haven't had esports in over a week because we were doing this in a different classroom, and I wanted to make sure this room is set up for them and it's beautiful, and this is what's happening now. So we're getting ready for that. I don't know what else to say. I'm so excited, and I think I'm talking a mile in a minute, but I really want to share this with you. We have 3 85-inch screens on the wall there. On this end over here, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. We have 2 30-inch screens. Each of them have PlayStations attached to them. The 3 largest screens have Nintendo Switches attached to them as well. But also, it's not all fun and games. This space is attached to your attendance, your behavior. Let me take that word. I don't like behavior. Your citizenship, how you are as a person in the community, and as well as your academic performance. You know, we want you to be in these spaces. I'm not going to say because you're failing class you can't be here, but if you're going to be here, you might have to go to a homework club. You know, go meet with your teacher, get the homework done before you come in here. You know, if attendance is an issue, I want you to be in here. But now you have to get into a contract with me in the school saying, I'm going to be in school every single day for the next month so I can earn the right to be here. We're also tying this to PBIS. So positive behavior intervention systems, kids can actually earn points to come here during lunchtime, you know, and schedule time to be in this space as well, doing, you know, playing games or whatever is being done in this space. This is all about creating a space that truly, truly engages our kids and the adults as well, because some of us like to play video games, some of us like virtual golf, some of us want to learn, some of us might want to sit here and just have a bonding time, watching a movie, I don't know, you know, but the most important thing is the space is here, it's for the community, it's for our kids, and I'm so excited. And if you want, I would love for you to come visit us and see what we're doing. Don't forget, we also have a full-on recording studio downstairs where our kids are creating music and they have a recording booth. And I mean, this is what we are doing here in the South Bronx in District 7 at MS224. I'm done talking. All right, y'all. Next time I see you guys, I'll be hopefully showing you our golf simulator. And maybe next time I see you guys, I'll have some kids with me who could share with you how they feel about the space and what they imagine and the space can be at what it is right now. All right, y'all. Be well.